Hi fam, welcome back again to another video as they go. Anyways, before we continue this video, before we dive right into it, I'm not yet done with my this thing. Can you guys believe that I don't have a mirror in this house? This is the only mirror I have here. This mirror I bought it when I went to Ibadan, and it was like 100 naira, and it's been almost 1 year now. That's what I'm still using. I don't have a mirror in this house, so my phone is my mirror, or I use this one. But this hair is making it look like bikini. And why I didn't get the mirror is because if you follow my lifestyle channel, keeping up with Ashidemius, you guys know that I've had a lot of experience with all these handiwork men. So even the paint that where I paint this house, so I am not ready for any emotional, going through with any of these guys again. So I try to like avoid them as much as I can, and so I try to avoid them as much as I can, So we'll just use like 1 minute from this video. Just use and do fine games when you get. It's not every time I'll be coming here prepared now. Don't you understand? I don't be robot. Sometimes you just have to show how it's, And the one I'm putting on this hair is because I don't know if you ask me. If you ask me, I don't listen for my video, but they will flag it as copyright. Okay, are we good to go? Wait, I think I need some earrings. Oh, what do you think? What do you think? So if you watch it up to a year, you know that you people are looking at me for now. If you watch it up to here, you know what to do. Just be using that to be clicking the subscribe button. See, part of my earring has fallen. Anyways, we move. Don't follow, because if you fall, regardless, I'm still gonna shoot this video. So I want to give that PA vibe, right? Well, if you want to be somebody like me, like you want to be my PA, if you cannot dress very, like this, my dear. So of course we have different types of PA. We have personal person PA, and of course we have office PA. So like me now, if you want to me, I don't know, depending on the setting, they can say this is not allowed, But then, we're not talking about Nigeria here. Even at that, there are so many organizations that will allow their PA to dress like this, just because you already know the deal now. Because that PA is more like a first contact that your prospective client will actually see. So most times they like to, that's why most times their PA, they like it to be they like it to be a girl. When someone find about what buying so that when we like converse with your client, even without conversing, with one go mama drop buying. In fact, by first they want to give you that contract. So that's why I'm trying to dress as decent as possible. So if you know that anyways, hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your Obuke Ashidemius, and of course you're watching Japa with Ashidemius, where I share about I think it's a lifestyle, immigration, facts, means, and every other thing like that. So if you will see my face for it's been long I did the introduction like this, gonna come in anyway. Anyways, if you are seeing this beautiful sexy intelligent ravishing, astonishing, electrifying, which other English they did? Wait, I just hope I never speak Russian. As a PA too, you have to learn how to smell good. Sure, you see, I'm already giving you guys qualities, skills. You have to learn how to smell good. That's why I'm giving you the vibe, because if not, but if you end it to actually video. Anyways, welcome to my channel. If you are seeing this face for the first time, I've told you the adjective, I'm just saying, subscribe, because I don't even know where I stop. So that's what I'm trying to say, that welcome to my channel. Like, we have so many available seats here. Like, you can, of course, if you are coming here for the first time, make sure you take the front seat. You know that you are new, so that you get to know each other, they get to connect. You know that when a mother just gives birth to a child, after delivery, they'll put the child on her breast, sorry, on her chest, so that they can have that interconnection. So if you are seeing this face for the first time, if you are coming across this channel for the first time, or maybe you are not coming across it for the first time, you'll be seeing it, but you have coconut head, you don't want to subscribe, take the front seat. Let me deliver my message and see if you don't. After delivering my message, I still don't feel like subscribing. It's God in heaven that is gonna judge it between me and you, chicken. And okay. Anyways, so guys, today I'll be talking about what I talk about PA jobs in the UK. Oh yeah, bangam. Now they'll go on the website now and start looking for PA job. Anyways, according to my research, you know guys, I told you in my community tab, anytime I say according to my research, just know that I've done some sleeping on the floor. I've had some sleepless nights, and of course I've slept and wake up inside gov.uk. So when this carer job was becoming so intense, people were just doing carer job. I was like, now only care job day UK, now only care job day UK. And then I went back to the drawing board, which is like, yeah, I went back to the drawing board to think of something has to be. It's those you go tell me as UK big rich now only care now only care job. I don't understand. I go tell me say. So I went to the shortage occupation league list. Lo and behold, the occupation I saw there, I tried to like play with the vacancy and everything. I was not really getting, not really. I'm still working on them more, but for now, I don't really get positive this thing. But then I was like, okay, shortage occupation list. Does that mean that if your job is not the shortage occupation, you cannot get visa sponsorship? That was why I contacted my best friend again, Obemia Tata. And she okay disappointing me. You get, I told you only book information you love, and guess who? Gov.uk. I was like, gov.uk, come and tell me. Are you trying to say if my job is not in the shortage occupation list, you will not give me visa, or I'm not eligible? Because I want to understand that. Gov.uk now say, that's not what I said, yo. When I say shortage occupation list, it means that this one, there are shortage of staff, like want to prove want to shape that they've tried everything that they can, they could, they not see anybody in UK to do these things and everything. So if you see another job in another department, in another category, in another anywhere, you can come and apply. And I was like, it's not about me coming to apply. If I come and apply, visa sponsorship, you gonna give me? And gov.uk was like, why not? Once you're eligible, why not? I was like, okay, why not? So why are people now on this carer job? Big up gov.uk. My sister asked me that there are so many jobs in UK in the shortage occupation league, in the skilled work visa, but nobody's looking at that. And I was not trying to take gov.uk that it's not like that though, because people have tried. There are so many jobs that people have tried, like for pharmacists or doctor. Now you will be asking for a license, and if you check the way they used to do that license, it will be costing to up to 3 million naira. Be for example for pharmacists now, you have to go and do like 1 year course, do this one. For lawyers now, you have to have like 5,000 pounds in your account. You have to do all these courses. For nursing, they calm down. Now all this professional this thing, it requires a lot of money to practice in the UK. Like you have to register with the body. And gov.uk was like, okay, if you cannot do the one that maybe you studied, or your license, you need a license, or you need a registration, why can't you look for non-professional but skilled work? That was how I started this research, and one of it is this PA job. And it's not just the PA job. Calm down. Maybe when I hear my story, it's not just the PA job, because I now went to the skilled occupation list in gov.uk. I was not checking the list. Say the list long. And then when I see the skilled occupation list, I asked my best friend again, gov.uk, joking mean skilled occupation list. He said this skilled occupation list means that these are the list of occupation. There are so many occupations in the UK. There are so many. But you see the ones in this list, these are the ones that are eligible for tier 2 visa sponsorship. So either shortage occupation list or skilled eligible occupation list, either of the list, anything aside that, any job that you see, you cannot find visa for sponsorship for it. And that was true. And what really made me to press further was because when I saw Agero Lodger, those people that used to cut meat inside the market, I was just maybe on the internet, and I came across this thing. I saw one don't get running market with visa sponsorship. I first look left, look right. I was like, who is trying to scam me on this internet? A whole research queen like me. In fact, I'm supposed to put on my queen, like a whole research queen. Like, who is trying to scam me? You get? I was like, how you go? They give visa to Agero, somebody that is cutting meat inside market that we don't even regard them in Nigeria or in Africa. And guys, if you see their pay, I've told you people this story, but let me say it again. So that was why now click this thing, the job scale, and I was like, so it's people that is cutting meat that you want to give visa. But then people that have professional courses, nurses, pharmacy, lawyer, and everything, you make them to go through. Is it fair? WK said it's not fair, but it's because people are not taking their time to read, digest, and understand this thing. So I now took that particular name of that vacancy of Agero. Like I told you, UK will not directly call them Agero. They will not call them meat cutter. They have the way they used to package occupation, and that's why I keep stressing it that there are a lot of jobs you can do in the UK, right? So UK did not call them Agero. I now copy and paste that particular job title. And I went on the eligible skilled occupation list. Everyone pick it. And I went there, and you know that the list is very long. I kept scrolling because I want to see, because I know that that particular job, right, is not on the shortage occupation list. I was sure. That's why you don't know that regularly I always visit the shortage occupation list. So you know the shortage occupation list, I think it's like 10 occupation, there is a 10 or 12, maybe 15. So I was sure it's not on the shortage occupation list, because then I felt like the only job you can get with visa sponsorship are those on the shortage occupation list. But when I saw this particular one, sure me that it was not on the shortage occupation. So that's why I felt like, who is trying to scam, or who is trying to play with my head on this internet? And as I consulted my best friend, as I bestie me, only gov.uk niyo, paddy me, only gov.uk Mombasa. This job not the shortage occupation list. And this person won't come issue visa sponsorship. Before I went on gov.uk, the first thing, of course, my instinct did was I went to the company, like I read about them, I checked gov.uk, like this company was licensed, they are registered, they are everything. But this particular profession is not on the shortage occupation list. How are you able to offer visa? So I want to know that winch card. How you are able to do it? Guess what? So that was how I proceeded. I moved. So I went to that UK shortage occupation list, of course, and I was scrolling. I did not see this job. I was like, so no. She are trying to wind my head in it. I kept scrolling. But you know, they used to say one way, there is patience for the virtue, or virtue for the patient. Any of it, picky. They used to say, fattest bone eats the fattest dog, or the fattest dog eats the fattest bone. Anybody shall eating the fattest bone because you are patient. You people know that me, I don't used to rush and do research. You get? I used to take my time. So the list is very long. If you've not seen, go on gov.uk, type skilled eligible occupation, skilled eligible occupation. Just type it like that. Google shall bring it. Gov.uk. The list is long. I kept looking at it one after the other. That was how I now saw this job. Guys, this job was in list of skilled occupation list that is eligible for visa sponsorship. It was there. So that was what now gingered the inner me that you see this occupation list. Now here we go deep. And I started making research, started elaborating that okay. This one that I saw is Agero. Excuse me. Most of the Agero that I know, people that can cut meat, they're inside markets. I'm not even sure they know what is YouTube. I'm not even sure they are online. So chances of getting that one is actually very slim. But I'm thinking that maybe if I go to the market tomorrow, I can tell Baba Beji, after Baba Beji, say you want to travel out. Give me meat of 100k, make I help you. But you say Baba Beji don't go believe me. That kind of thing. but I can see the way I feel. But the thing is, most of this agemo, if it's not maybe in the Eastern part, they are not so fluent with English, they might be required to write English language test. But even at that, when the job description was about agemo 30 minutes, when I read the job description, I realized that it is not only agemo that they need somebody that has some experience in food industry, not like food company, but maybe you dealt with food, but you can do every duty job, food job, this thing. And that's why I said any job you see, make sure to always go through the job description, and that is why I am making this video. Anyways, so guys, so why I first said this story, wait though, I've talked long, but please, in case you're coming across this video for the first time, one of the things that I don't like people telling me, right, I care about your opinion, I care about what you think, but one of the things that I don't like hearing is when somebody tells me I talk too much or my videos are too long. You get sometimes you know that you can play on fast speed, you can skip, you get, but then when you skip and everything and this not come out well and you're coming to me, you come and pay consultation fee, you get, because this is where I used to sleep on the floor with chest pain to make my research. So me starting this video and come and say, hey guys, you should know that, please allow me to express myself. If it was that easy, like I used to say, you would have found it. So please, if you feel like I talk too much, just know it in your mind, know it in your heart. Don't type it out. So that's one of the easiest way to get blocked. So in as much as we want our family to keep becoming bigger, you see those type of words, it used to make me feel like my effort is not appreciated. Like it used to demoralize me. So please just refrain from it, Ejo, because some of you might feel like this guy been talking. Some people enjoy the way I talk. You get, you don't have to. And that's why I say take the front seat. So maybe with time we will connect with each other's personality. But then I am not ice cream. Everybody cannot like me. So but then you can still like the message and pass it here. So just try to refrain from typing things like that. I hope you understand. Thank you very much. Anyways, as I was saying, so that was what actually boosted or gingered me to make more research that if agemo that is not even in the shortage occupation list can get visa sponsorship, so how much more? Then that was how I married myself. So this skilled work, this thing, every morning and night I just keep scrolling through. And when I'm scrolling through, because I know that most jobs or most issues people have with working outside the country is experience. So I was trying to look for a job with the lowest minimum experience. But like I told you guys, yeah, you can actually get so many jobs in the UK without experience. But once they get somebody with experience, they can actually withdraw their certificate of sponsorship. So it's better you do not risk it. And that's why I said there are so many experience that we've had working in Nigeria, working in your home country, but we did not regard it. We see it as, we did not regard it as experience. And that's why I take my time to make a lot of research so that I'll be able to disintegrate it to simplest English as much as I can and everything. So guys, I bring forward to you I bring to you job vacancies. Hey guys, it's not job vacancy. Do you know all this long talk that I'm talking? Do you know why I'm talking it? That's because when you go on any job site, read Indeed, any of the job sites, UK job site you can think about, and you type personal assistant jobs in the UK, guess what? There are lots and lots that will come. But another guess what? There is none that has visa sponsorship. Why? Because they feel like PA is just one of those jobs. Why will I stress myself to go and get license to come and import somebody from outside the country? Because possible, man, you get somebody like me now need PA. I will not say because there is too much money in my account to bring somebody from possible. You get. So when you search and search, there is no one with visa sponsorship. I went back to that skilled occupation list. I was like, gov.uk only you said that people are eligible. And that's why I said, even people are eligible, the recruiter has to prove it, not see somebody and everything and before somebody is able to offer a certificate of sponsorship, you guys know that he has to certify some conditions, which include your pay must be more than, somebody will say 20,000 for 80. My dear, care assistant job that is 20,000 for 80. Other job can be as high as 25,000 per annum, 30,000 per annum. Some can be as low as 18,000. So depending. So just imagine somebody looking for a PA now, and the person wants to pay like 18,000. How you gonna take offer visa sponsor go pay? So some can even want to offer 22 go wole, 25 go. Even that 25, you still have another condition of she going rate long kili per hour or something. So that is why you will hardly. In fact, so far I did not even see anyone with PA job. But then, like I said, I have a good news for you, and that's because I finally found one. So this one, the way I found it there, I've said it. If it's somebody that used to watch my video before, you're not supposed to know the scope. When you say I always use to define this thing, but most of you are lazy. You not watch long videos ahead, and I'm not. So, I actually wanted to attach a screenshot to this video while I was editing, but then when I copied and pasted it on Google, I realized that if somebody typed that is out code on Google, they'll figure out where the company is. So I was like, leave it. If you all believe. If you all believe, just we will not stress ourselves also to believe, our against shit. We'll just say it as it is. So why we go back? So why we go back? I'm not going to stress myself for that. So anything that I know that if I attach it, people might not really, or maybe if I attach it and I type it on Google and I see that it's going to another website, it asks me, I'll not type it. I cannot go through all those stress only for somebody to come find it easy, because of course I told you have to monetize, ego. Anyways, so personal assistant job, I'm just going into personal assistant job because it is not really personal assistant jobs in the UK, but they have similar roles. I've shared it in my community tab before. So now let's do some kinikon. So there are two ways of getting these personal assistant jobs, like I told you. But if you like, when you type personal assistant jobs with visa sponsorship on job sheds, there is no one like that, because nobody is ready to actually go through that, But then, like I told you, I know my onions, and that's why I'm not giving the direct information, because if you think about it, person know they show person they show person know they show person. But then you understand what I'm trying to say. So what are documents required? Documents required are not limited to, number one, English IELTS, any English proficiency. See, this English IELTS or anything proficiency, this job, right? Before they will say you be a PA, or okay, let me just say, it's depending on the company. Your company might not request for it. They might just use your NAVIC. They might just use your interview. And with my experience so far with applying for applicants, even for care home, they have a way of testing applicants' English proficiency without you doing IELTS. So they'll just organize I don't know, depending. They will just do. The thing is, when you're even doing the interview, they used to have all this computer, this thing, that when you're doing it, you even feel like you're doing IELTS. So they have a way of organizing their own English test for their applicants. So depending on the company that is recruiting, so that's why I used to take English test. So your company can request you to write IELTS, or don't write IELTS, or do their own exam, or don't do their own exam. It could vary. So I'm not going to say this is what it is. You get, just prepare your mind. Anyone it is, you go for it. You apply for it, or better still, you negotiate, like I used to tell you. So the next one is TB test. So because this TB test is not necessarily for you to apply, but of course you do it for your visa, because it's not like a medical related job as well. But then some companies, they like to raise their bars and just be doing like anyway, shall have it at work, right? So the next one is police certificates. That one is normal. I told you 99.9% of jobs in the UK are suggested to DPS, and especially if you're bringing you from outside the country. So just have that back of your mind. The thing is, when I'm applying for my applicants, there are some documents I'll tell them to hold on, not to do yet, maybe because they expire easily and everything. So depending on the one the company is requesting for, shall have it at the back of your mind. So the next one is proof of fund. Yeah, if you're employed, like I told you, this PA job, right? The pay is so high. So sometimes the company might not, the organization might feel like they cannot cater for your accommodation. So you have to have your proof of fund, which is 1,270. And then of course you can come with your dependent on this visa. If you need how much, if you know how much you need coming with your dependent. I have a video on when I talked about bank statements, the requirement and everything. But now, this does not rule out that you can't get a company that can bequeath and still do accommodation for 1 or 2 months for you. Like I told you, everything depends on how you can actually negotiate. Like I told you, so it all depends. But somebody that is going with family, my dear, there is no accommodation for you. You and your family, you live for your house yourself. Anyway, the next one is driver's license. Driver's license is not compulsory, but I used to tell people, I used to add it to all my distance. It's not compulsory, but somehow it's more like a boost to your credentials, to your distance. So the next thing is reference. Of course, that one is like, if I really can be number one, very, very important, because in whatever I'll be saying, right, you need somebody to reference you and to actually prove that you actually did something like this or something similar like this. So the next one is, what's the duration? How is it gonna take? How often? How fast is it? So like I say, anything skilled worker job, it will take from 24 hours to 3 months. So depending on the company, depending on the distance, and this 24 hours to 3 months is for them to accept your application and to shortlist you. So why I'm saying this is because, like I used to tell you, even if I know this thing will take 2 days, I'll still tell you 2 months, because I don't want anybody to give me IBP. I don't want anybody to pressurize me. I just want to work on my own space. But then, even when I give somebody 3 months, just know that me go and work into 48 hours. But please, don't come and put 48 hours in your mind. I might just be sleeping in the first 2 months. Go to 3 months, let me start working. Shall have it in the back of your mind. Prepare 3 months. You understand? And I can even do everything good. The thing should not work out till after the 3rd month. Anyways, let's go. The next one. So now, what are the requirements for? That one is document requirement. So now, what are the skills and requirements that I actually need to actually apply for this job? So generally, of course, they used to say no experience is needed, but like I say, I don't want you guys to risk the no experience part of it again. But that's why I look for a PA related job, because I know that almost everybody would have had similar experience. But the only thing I want you to have is knowledge, like be a computer literate, like you're good with Microsoft Word, you're good with Outlook, Microsoft Excel, all those computer software, those basic computer software then no normal computer literacy, phone and computer. Then the other one is, the other skill is what? Computer literate. And like I told you, somehow if you don't really have the PA, you can just do some online courses. I just say maybe, depending on the company, depending on the requirement, depending on so many factors, and that's why so after all these ones, how much is it gonna cost you? You know now. My trusty, can we hear that? You know that as your research queen, Emi can share on I talk for free, you know. Ego to ye like ego. So guys, before I talk about the course, who are those that are eligible? So if you know you've worked as a PA, office assistant, admin, secretary, receptionist, anything that you shall worked in the office setting before, regardless of whatever you are doing there, receptionist, salesperson, sales manager, you should have idea of office this thing. And if you worked as somebody's personal PA before, like maybe as a this, you should work as somebody's PA. That's why you say, let me go to my house, bring this one, let me do this one. But in everything, what I need you to know is knowledge of computer, have computer skills. Microsoft. Don't come to me and come and lie. If you come to me and come and lie, when they're doing the interview, they ask you, if you know that one did not even concern, it did not concern me. So everybody can actually apply for this job, but I need you to have computer skills in Microsoft Word, Outlook, and all those computer design, and then try like be fluent in English, because you can't be somebody's PA and then you cannot speak fluently. You get. So if you know you have any office experience, receptionist, admin, secretary, my head is not even putting like this, assistant, anything, even it might not even be office, it could be maybe in the hospital. You could work in the hospital as a secretary, as a receptionist, as a first contact that a customer sees, as even a gate man. or gate woman or this thing, anything that you feel like this thing. So depending on anyone that you fall on, right? So there's a way we draft the CV. Like I told you, me, I know the line for CV. So whatever you do is what I'm going to draft in the CV. But the thing is, I'm just going to modify it and relate it to the job description. You get ahead. So that's just the thing. So when I went through the job description, they were just like basic things that PA can do. Bring that thing, this thing, who asks of me, send me an email, call this one for me, and direct the message for me, put that file there, like all those basic things. So that's really like, is everything is what people can do. And that's why I said people without experience are eligible. But like I said, I don't want to risk it because money is involved. I don't want to risk it because if they see somebody, I'm fine, you wallahi, I'm fine, sha. Please permit me to appreciate myself because it's not easy to be this beautiful. It's not easy. I'm fine by this hair is fine by. Okay, let me just take thumbnail. When I know face so. Guys, if you know what I'm wearing under this what I put up, I think I shared it. Okay, what was I saying? So somebody without job experience, without anything, but like I said, I do not want to risk it because even if you get your certificate of sponsorship and then you get to the embassy and you feel like, why did they recruit you? Why are you going for this job? So they not see somebody in UK that is not this thing, right? So that's why it's better for you. But if you're inside UK, and you don't have experience, of course you can apply because you have edge. But then if you're outside UK and you don't have experience, it's going to be very difficult. Even if you get certificate of sponsorship, you might likely not get visa. Even if you get visa, you might actually be denied at the port of entry to the UK. So to actually avoid all those risks, to avoid all those waste of money, that's why I work with people that have experience or similar experience. And then in your experience, of course, your employment history, that's what we'll be getting a reference from, for somebody to like reference you that yes, you worked in the office. So the thing is, you might be working as maybe office admin or anything, but don't worry, without good data. So how much does this cost? So guys, okay, so if you're going on this route, with everything I've explained, please make sure, if you do not understand, make sure to start the video again to understand me, because me want to pay to my account, money is not refundable, you understand? That's why I take my time and explain very well, so that somebody will not be like, oh, you did not tell me this one, you did not clinical. I'm telling you everything now. So if you are not sure, go back to the video, watch again from the beginning to the end, and for you to understand all my English, because also what you account me go you get me. If I want travel, I dey find money, so make sure you listen to Boost and you get. So how much does this cost? CV/cover letter. I don't even like drafting. It's cover letter. I'm going to say I dislike drafting cover letter. I don't know who else this thing. I don't like drafting cover, but then CV and cover letter cost 150,000 naira only. Just very finishing money. 150,000 naira only, and that's like $300, right? And that's because, of course, I cannot just draft CV from my head, so I have to interview you, I have to talk to you, tell me the experience you've had and this thing, and just relate it to the job description and everything, because it does not make sense all my applicants are having the same CV and cover letter. It makes sense to me. They will, where people coming from? How can you have to say it makes sense? I can't do that, you know. And so I'm going to tailor it based on your own experience and just draft it in the CV. So CV and cover letter 150,000, and then the next one is telling you the name of the company or the name of the organization. You need to know that deal that I went to look for it. I went to use that one last one. Is how much? 150,000 naira. Go pricing. There's no need of pricing it, no back and forth and everything, because as you guys can see, if you check PA on this thing, there's no company online on this search engine that is hiring personal assistant with visa sponsorship. So imagine the lot of hard work, that I went through. Imagine somebody sleeping on the floor in this cold weather. I don't want to pay only heart cake, I be heartache, I be heart cake, I be She hot cake, I be waiting. As I was saying, she people are feeling me. So 150, baby. That is how much 300k. And then to press further, if I'm sending your application for you, applying for you and everything, that is extra 150,000. So total is how much? 450,000 naira only. Very small money, extremely small. So that's like $900 for you to enroll in this. So you can actually apply to the job yourself. Like after telling you the company, after drafting the CV for you, you can actually apply. So this hair is fine. I wanna find right. I wanna do to it. I wanna get. I wanna true. I wanna something. As I was saying, Javi, don't let me doubt myself. Okay. So I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just astonished with my boy. I'm just. Okay. So that's 450,000 naira. But guys, listen very well. You see that I spelled out this money for you to know this thing. So people might want to ask, what's the chance of getting this job? Like I used to tell you people, 98%. And of course, I've had people that I've worked with in the past. So now it's like I want to reduce it. I used to tell you 98%. The main 2% is any factor that can happen. And that is it. When I apply for you, just in case maybe it comes out unfortunate, I just like to put it here, right? Because you know that other this thing, they will come and sweet mouth it and everything. Somehow I have a company that will apply to, but just in case, you know that me, I like to have plan B inside my pocket, just in case. And that was what I did with my applicant that applied for healthcare assistant. The company I gave them did not shortlist them. It was the one that I gave them extra that now shortlisted them. So me, I don't like to take chances for that. Yeah, so I will tell you I'm sending your CV to just one company. But then when I don't get response, I'll start doing to send to another company. But like I used to tell you, you're paying for just one company, and that is why I am stressing it, because at the end of the day, I don't want you to say, hey, Shebi, you say you applied to more than one for me. I am not going to do that. So like I used to tell, me staying with you, I'm going to stay with you as long as you want in this process, as long as you remain polite, because like I told you, I've had experience with other applicants as well. So if you are somebody that you used to make me feel like I talk too much, or you don't regard me, or I feel underappreciated, or maybe you are feeling like that money you paid is too much and everything, my dear, I'm just going to do your work professionally, and that is it. So that is why I am not adding any extra this thing. If I'm doing anything extra, it will be based on your own personality, based on how you conduct yourself, based on how you polite. See, you people should know by now, no matter how much you're paying, anytime I'm drafting CV, sending this thing, this is where I used to stay. I don't do it on my bed because I know I'm gonna sleep off. I'm always sleeping on this floor. So imagine when I'm sleeping on this floor and I'm chatting you and you're giving me attitude. Imagine when I'm feeling cold and you're giving me attitude. You know what that means? I'm just going to send to that one company. If they shortlist, it's none of my business. Because you get. But then, if you make it feel like you actually appreciate my effort, you understand what I'm doing, that I'm even doing more than the money you pay. And one thing that I like, in case you are new here, I like people telling me thank you. I don't joke with it. If I sneeze, tell me thank you. Tell me thank you. If I that thank you, I want to be seeing it. I love it so much. It encourages me. It motivates me to do more. So if you know that you have an issue with saying thank you, I'm just going to do your work and send to you. You get. But then if you know that you don't have any problem with saying thank you, you know how to appreciate people, I'm not going to ask for extra money. And I've done it before for my previous applicants. Even with the money that they paid, I ended up sending their CV to more than different company. And even when I was sending it, I kept editing their CV and cover letter for free. I did not ask them extra money. So you can follow my community tab for this. I even attached some proof. Follow my community tab. So that is how nice I am. But anytime I feel underappreciated, my dear, I am gonna pull out because your money has finished. So whatever I'm doing, I'm just doing it from the human side of me. That by fire by force, you must enter UK. So make sure to come in your best conduct, in your best distance, in your best, you get, Mama stress me. This process is mentally draining. It's very stressful because you have to sit down, you have to think, you have to be able to calculate, critical thinking. and for you to be able to disseminate, it's not easy. It's not easy to make sure everything works out fine. So please, when you're coming, make sure to come in your best conduct. I love respect so much. And the thing is, then let me not forget to add, another thing is, if you're coming as an applicant and I'm attending to you, let me not lie, I used to power for applicants very well. I say this always, power. If I tell you to do something and you don't do it and everything, that's why I told you, anytime I'm sending your CV, your cover letter, anything, I'm always on this floor doing it. So when I tell you to do something and I ask you a question, or I tell you about the room and you're breaking it, my dear, I'll send you long voice notes. Marky phone, I'll not lie. People will say, why are you saying this thing? You don't have customer care this thing. My dear, I'm not selling Milo on Buffetta. You get if it's Milo on Buffetta now, I already know the produce that is there. I've already produced it. I've already produced it. You only just to drink it. There is no immigration process that is straight. Everything is still bent. You get, so I still need your full attention, your full support, your full anything. And this is actually what this is. So when we are starting, I'll give like my basic rule. This is what you do, this is what you not do. And I actually appreciate you stick to it. But if I see that you start breaking this, my dear, I'll send you long voice notes. I'll power for you. But if I type that maybe you have you used to this and you now mistakenly send me voice note, or you mistakenly just send one message. Oh God, I'm going to make 2 videos, if not 2, 3 videos on this YouTube on top of your matter. You're supposed to know me by that, because I don't have friends, I don't have anybody that I talk to. The only time I try to express myself, to let out what is worrying me, is either on my community tab or on my YouTube. Well, my video meta, see hello, and aside that though, my coco send the voice note to see hello. So that's why I'm telling you, let's learn how to respect each other. I have all the rights to power for you because I'm the one doing this thing. If it does not come out well, in as much as I am charging for it, I still want every single person to have value for their money. Because if it does not come out well, they'll be like, this guy, she's already taking money from people. The thing will not come out well. You not tell them what you used to do, that it used to come out well. You get, so I don't want anybody to drag Ashidemis in the mood. So I always try to do my work very perfectly well. So I'm not a perfectionist, but then I try to, so if you're paying, make sure you're somebody that you're law-abiding citizen. You used to keep to rules and regulations so that everything can work out well. So that you don't come and feel like, you pay for 50K and nothing to show for it. I want you to have something to show for it. At least let me help till they shortlist you. After they shortlist you, it's now remain you and your card. After they shortlist you, if I'm paying for interview, you have to pay extra for that one. But most times, all my applicants so far, they do not pay for interview, to the best of my knowledge, except one that pay for it. I don't know if you pay for interview or just minimum that I don't even understand, but not pay for interview so far. So it's something you can prepare from your CV and from the experience you've had. Do you understand? And that's why it's not good to lie in your CV, so that during your interview it's going to be easy for you. So they're just going to ask you what is your experience. But then if you are paying me for a specific interview, it's still not bad. I'll still collect it. But sometimes it's something you can actually do. So I hope with this viewpoint of mine, I've been able to how will I speak that English, everything. I am not a scary person. I am not strict. I am very playful. I am very jovial. I am very nice. I am caring. I am humble. I am down to earth. Anything you can think of, I am that. But there's always that thin line, that very thin line. To particular say, my dear, I'm gonna. I don't joke with it because I value my mental health so much. I know the type of work I'm doing is very demanding. It is. I'm not even sure anybody can understand. To be sleeping on this floor. Is it that I keep making reference to this floor because it's not an easy thing. I have 24 inches bed. I'm sleeping on this floor to be doing your work, and then the only thing you guys to pay me back is for you to be stressing. My dear, I'm gonna shout. I will scream. I will scream on the top of my voice. When they ask me, Kilo Shele, I'll say that you want to send me to early grave. So please don't come and pay me because of your work. There are so many agents that will charge more than what I have charged, and they will not even put any effort, this effort that I have put. So please, if you know you want to get absolute value for your money, you don't say, this guy should just collect the money. Please come as a nice, law-abiding citizen of Nigeria. Anyways, thanks for watching today's video, and that's how we go. Guys, all my trousers in the house, I don't know which I want to use out. I don't go out. I don't know what I want to use it to do, because I just come here to just make video. I don't wear trousers. Sometimes you see me wearing fine top, like it's just so that there's nothing on it. Anyways, if you like this video, thank you so much for watching. And so if you're interested, make sure send an email to ashidemi'sempire@gmail.com and ashidemi'sbatch@gmail.com. So guys, thanks for watching today's video, and of course I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye. Look for thumbnail again. I used to do it like this. PA should be something like this, right? Did I write name? You're not gonna see my name. Focus. Let me carry back. Oh, yeah. No. How did I do that time now? Right, jump back. I don't want to show my hair. It's a good if you love you. As I did that time, right? I'm trying to block the hair. P jobs in the UK. Well, PA jobs in the UK. PA jobs in the. So guys, thanks for watching today's video, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, and bye. I think I should shoot this video with under this book, guys. It's in you. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, and bye. See you soon.